closer I get to you, it feels like paradise.
Hey y'all, so today's video is going to be different. I'm going to be giving y'all some recommendations of shows to watch. So I notice a lot of y'all like to binge watch shows. I know I do for sure. So in today's video, I'm going to give y'all a couple of shows to watch, and don't worry, most of them have drama in it because y'all love y'all some drama. So I made sure these shows included drama and were very interesting. If I ever have to recommend a show to somebody, then it's really good. So not only am I going to be recommending y'all some content to watch, I'm also going to be showing y'all like this website that I use and kind of explaining how to use the app. You do not have to pay for anything. You can just use it right now. You don't have to pay for anything. It does have like 1 or 2 ads on it. Well, every 20 minutes it do give you an ad, but I'm gonna explain that probably toward the end of the video. So this is for all my babies out there that want to enjoy some good shows but can't because maybe you can't afford it, or you just can't afford it. I don't know. So yeah, let's get right in. So the first show that I have for y'all is Tiny Pretty Things. I don't remember when this came out. I think it was either 1 year or 2 years ago. These days going by too fast, so I don't know. If you've watched 13 Reasons Why, then you would definitely like Tiny Pretty Things. It's about this ballerina. Of course, you already know it always has to be with competing with somebody, and that's what it's about. The star ballerina, someone I guess was jealous of her and pushed her off of like this high building, and she is in a coma. And while she's in that coma, they're all being investigated and trying to figure out like who was under all of this, like who was jealous of her, and just going through the regular teenage life. And also I don't know if they were teens or in college, but just going through regular teenage stuff or college stuff, but also trying to like figure out who was behind all of that. If you haven't watched it, you should definitely go watch it. I'm waiting on season 2. I think it only has 1 season, but it is definitely worth the watch, and I think I binged that in like a day. So yeah, the next one, everyone of course knows this, is Euphoria, and I'm pretty sure this one is not on Netflix, by the way. This one is on HBO Max. But if you don't have HBO Max, you can use the free website that I will explain toward the ending of the video. And if you're just here for that, you can just click on the chapter in my description box and just go right to that part of this video. But Euphoria is also about teens going through teen stuff, but I feel like, I don't know if teens really go through the stuff that Euphoria made it seem like they went through. That's why a lot of people were saying like it should have been about college, but because it was a lot of grown stuff, like teenagers doing grown things. But I'm not gonna lie, teenagers these years and this time and this generation do a lot of grown stuff. So to me it kind of matches. But you know, you got this teenager who does drugs and stuff like that. So the thing I like about Euphoria is that it shows everybody's perspective, not just deal with that one person, the main character. It's like you could see everybody's perspective and their backstory. I don't like how it ended, but it is what it is. It has a lot of drama in it. You got people betraying each other, best friends betraying each other. You got all that stuff in Euphoria. It's definitely worth the watch. It is kind of too hyped and overhyped because it really wasn't like a show that I feel like you should too much hype. Because it was just some parts that I feel like wasn't needed, and it does show a lot of nudity in it. So that's another thing I didn't like about it, because y'all fuck in every damn scene. Nobody got time seeing that in every scene. So yeah, y'all probably like that with y'all nasty ass, so you can go watch it. It shouldn't be overhyped. But yes, that's Euphoria. Go watch it. So this next one, if you've ever watched Jessie before, and you know Debbie Ryan, the girl who played Jessie, she plays in this one, and the show is called Insatiable or something like that. This show was made probably like years ago. I don't know, probably 2013. I don't know. But it is definitely worth the watch. It is about this beauty pageant, and I don't think she's a teenager. I don't think she's a teenager. It's about a beauty pageant, and it kind of reminds me of Tiny Pretty Things because it's the same thing. You're competing. It's just a lot of shows that compete with each other. Always expect drama because somebody's always going to be jealous of somebody and try to kind of bring them down. And that's really what Insatiable is about. So the star pageant person, somebody's going to be going after that person, trying to make sure they don't, you know, win. And just trying to get first place and something like that. I'm pretty sure y'all understand what I'm saying. But you should definitely watch it. That is definitely a good show as well. So yes, go watch it. This next one is Outer Banks. And Outer Banks, I feel like nobody hyped Outer Banks like they hyped Euphoria. Outer Banks should have been the highest that y'all hype. The only thing I don't like about Outer Banks is how they make the black dude look pussy. Like they always make our black people look scary and like the white people be all tough. I'm not trying to sound stupid, but like why y'all do us that? And well, why you did him that? Because like he was just so scared to fight. Like that ain't even true in real life. We got some real black people out here that want to fight. But that's not what Outer Banks is about. It's about this treasure hunt thing. The main character is trying to finish what his dad started. died. Something happened to his dad. I'm not gonna really explain it, but something happened to his dad. He died, but I'm not gonna get into like what really happened to him. But he was trying to find some treasure and ended up getting killed or maybe dying. You'll figure that out. He's basically trying to go on the treasure hunt, finish what his dad has started with his friends though, and it has a lot of drama in that, in between that as well. People catching feelings for each other. I don't know about sororities, but I know y'all know about sororities in real life when they have the different sororities. That's what they also have in Outer Banks, and they kind of like going against it. They don't like, you know, this side. I don't really know how to explain the sororities because I've never been in one and I don't really understand it like that. But it's like this sorority don't like this sorority, and the person in this sorority likes the person in here. I don't know if that makes sense, but it has a lot of betrayal. I don't like how they left us off with the cliffhanger at the end of that season. It wasn't needed at all. It was not needed. But yes, I don't want to really too much explain deep into detail or spoil anything. So yeah, y'all should definitely watch Outer Banks. Watch it, okay? The next one is new. This one came out in 2022, I think. Yes. And it is Naomi. Now this is kind of like a supernatural, but I still love it. I love it so much. I didn't think Naomi was gonna be like interesting. It wasn't interesting the first couple minutes of the first episode, but as you get deep into it, it's very much so interesting. But it's about this black girl who has superpowers, and she believes in Superman, and she's trying to figure out, like, the whole moral of the whole thing is her trying to figure out where she come from. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say. She's trying to figure out where the hell she come from. She didn't know she had powers at first. I feel like I'm not really spoiling it when I say that, because when you look at the cover of the show, it obviously is letting us know that this girl got powers. So yeah, but I'm not gonna get too deep into it. Just watch it for yourself and see, and tell me if you like it. Okay, so like I said about Tiny Pretty Things, it's kind of like 13 Reasons Why. If you haven't watched 13 Reasons Why, you should definitely watch it. That is about this girl who killed herself, and she recorded 13 tapes of the reasons why she killed herself. So if you ever see people in comments saying that was my 13th reason why, they're basically mentioning that show, and it's very interesting. Whatever you expect in drama, that is what they have in it. The lying, all of that shit. And also they're teenagers. They're in school. It's hard to tell if they're like teenagers or in college because of the people that act in it. They're like, they look too grown for teenagers. Like, I'm talking about grown, like 30. All American is another one. I really love All American, but I feel like they need to not cancel it, but end the show off, because like, what is you steady going home for? Like, I really thought All American was done, but it's not. So we're not gonna really talk about All American, but we will talk about All American Homecoming. That's the new one. That one is just showing like a black girl's perspective of college and stuff like that. Is very interesting as well. She plays tennis. All of this stuff, they always playing a sport, but she plays tennis. She's competing, obviously competing for really just a competition with her and this person. This girl doesn't like her because she's too good. So it's like a competition. She's just in college doing her thing. So yeah. Okay, the next one we have is I Am Okay With This. And this one, if you've ever watched Stranger Things before, you will like I Am Okay With This, because it kind of reminds you of Stranger Things. It's about this girl who secretly has powers, of course. We're gonna put it on the screen. It's very interesting, and it reminds you of Stranger Things. So while we sit here and wait 13 years for the next season of Stranger Things, go ahead and watch I Am Not Okay With This, and it will kind of remind you of Stranger Things. But I feel like it's like a bootleg version of Stranger Things, but it's still good. So okay, so I don't know if this is the last one, but we have On My Block, and On My Block is about these kids. This is another like treasure hunt too. They try to find, well, I forgot what it's called, but they try to find like the treasure or whatever. But while they're still, were they ever in school? I don't think they were ever in school, but I don't know. But I feel like it's still about like a treasure hunt. You have one friend that wants to be in a gang, whatever, and then we have another one. I don't fucking know. Like, what is On My Block about at this point? I just know that they're trying to find the roller world money, and that's like treasure hunt, stuff like that. But that's not mainly what it's about though. Like, they still deal with their child, with their personal lives and stuff like that. But I don't really know how to explain it. So okay, and that's everything that I put on this list, because those are really like the only good shows out right now. I have more, but that's kind of like supernatural, and I might do another video on this, but with supernatural shows that y'all should watch, because them supernatural shows be interesting as hell. So how to use the website, I'm gonna have the website in the description box of what I use to go watch most of this stuff, because like I said, well, I don't think I said this, but when my TV be messing up and don't be want to play what I be wanting to play, I just go on the website and watch it, like I said, for free. You don't have to pay for anything. All I'm gonna say is do not ignore everything, because it will have some some pop-ups pop up on your screen. Ignore it. If it says accept or this, ignore or decline. Always ignore the stuff that be popping up and just get right to it. When you go to the page, you go to search up whatever you want to watch, click on the show you want to watch, scroll down, you will see like the actual show being finna play or whatever. You click on the little screen to make it full screen, or if you want to watch it half screen, which I don't recommend because them little ads that be on the side of it, you don't want to watch that. So put it in full screen so you don't have to see that nasty shit, because there's some stuff on there that I don't know. So put it in full screen. Keep in mind that we'll have an ad play every 20 minutes, which I feel like is good anyway. Like, y'all ain't really bothering me with the ads, but an ad will play every 20 minutes. Sometimes it will say like an error happened or something happened, but you just have to know how to deal with it. Just leave, come back, it might happen again. Leave, come back, it might happen again. So reset your phone and come back and it might show. So you just have to know how to deal with stuff like that. You know, it's free, so it's gonna come with a lot of problems. But once you are able to watch it, you're good. So that's how I watch it. Click the link in the description. If you're having problems with it, just DM me on Instagram or leave a comment in this comment and I will help you out on how to use that free website to watch most of this stuff on. And it works really well. The HD quality, all of that is good, so you don't have to worry about any of that. It's free, okay? I would never pay for anything a day in my life if it has a free way out of it. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy these shows. If you like any of these shows, leave a comment down below. And yeah, or if y'all want to recommend some shows for everyone, then leave a comment and thank you. So I love you guys so much. If you're new to my channel and you would love to support me for any video that I do, subscribe, okay? Also like this video, and I will see you on my next upload.
And I'll do anything you want me to.